What is up, guys, gals, and you awesome means and games of different shapes and sizes. It is me, Proxy, bringing you some Apex Legends today on the PlayStation 4 Pro, playing as Octane, and it's pretty freaking awesome. We also have a Watson on our team, who is a brand new character in Season 2. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Isaac Clarke from Dead Space 3. Not too sure why. I think it's the whole astronaut thing that she's going on, because obviously Isaac Clarke got that really cool kind of like astronaut suit at the beginning of Dead Space 3. I just kind of want a Dead Space 4. I think that's what it is. I just keep thinking of Dead Space all the time, and I just kind of get sad. I ended up lending my friend Dead Space 1, and it instantly made me want to play through the entire series again. For some reason, like, it's like kind of like Deus Ex. Like, I really love the original Deus Ex, but I have to play through all of them if, like, I'm gonna have to play Deus Ex. It's that kind of thing where Deus Ex, the original, is kind of like the last game, and so you'd have to play like Human Revolution first. So it's kind of like that kind of thing, even though it's a really good game. Also, Bloodhound rushing at me here, trying to give me a smooch. Don't think so, buddy. There's your 5-finger discount to hell. Killing him with a pistol. I don't think I've ever really done that. I use the automatic pistol sometimes, which has also been buffed in Season 2. You can actually mod it with like anti-shield like attachments, which is really cool. But I think even like if you say like the Mozambique, I've only ever like kind of maybe got 1 or 2 kills of it, and it's been like pure luck. Sheer luck. Supposedly they buffed that as well, from after all the complaints of people hating the Mozambique. But we've also got a Pathfinder on our team, who is a Sentinel from Titanfall 2, which is really, really cool too. Probably one of my favourite characters along with that. It's just a really cool kind of situational character. You have that kind of thing where you have the little zip line, but also you have the grapple hook, and I really love that in Titanfall 2, that you had that kind of like grapple hook character, but they've got this in like a free-to-play, you know, battle royale game, and it's so utility, you know? It's that kind of thing where it allows you to traverse the environment so well, especially when the dome is coming in and stuff. But we did get killed, got dropped off in a dropship as well, which reminds me so much of Evolve, all these games that have come and gone, and it makes me so emotional and sad because I loved all of them. Oh my goodness. Still though, this is a really lucky thing that our team are working together. We may be dying sometimes. We did get a kill, but even though we died, our teammates are bringing us back, and this is something that is really freaking rare. Especially in random teams, you'll find that it's a rarity for your teams to work together or bring you back to life. Half the time what will end up happening is you'll die, and then your teammates will just steal all of your stuff, when they could have spent half that time running to the respawn check little... It looks like a lunchbox of legs, or it could be a giant enemy crab. I'm not too sure. It's like a robo Ghost in the Shell Tachikoma crab that brings you back to life. But it's cool. I mean, it allows you to continue playing. But it is that kind of weird thing where, like, this game is all about teamwork, and you can't kind of like leave your team like to fend for themselves, because this game has kind of like RPG elements to it. So when it comes to the damage and stuff, you kind of have to like combine everything together to work as a team to take down your foes. But it's that kind of thing where when you do die, you really need to rely on them to bring you back into the fight and potentially allow you to work towards victory, you know? Also getting a kill there, which is pretty fantabulous. Though making a greedy mistake here, I should have checked around to make sure that we had cleared the area out. One major tip, and you just saw it right here, folks. Make sure the area is clear before you check out a death crate, because you might just get shot in the butthole. I now officially have at least 2 to 3 buttholes there, depending on the amount of bullets that just hit me. I am not too sure, but I hope that I live to fight another day. And so I have to act out the bleeding here. It's the kind of thing where I am close to death. Will my team bring me back? Will we continue this romanticized, poetic form of camaraderie? I'm not too sure. That they're coming towards me. It looks like the Pathfinder has been killed this time as well, who was the one that brought us back, so now we have to repay the favor. Also loving Watson's revivability. It's really cool. Or should I say animation. All the other kind of characters have like a standard like stab you in the left nipple kind of thing, where they put the little syringe in your chest and then you come back to life that way. But in this one, when it comes to Watson, as you saw, she kind of like defibs you with her electrical ability, which is really cool. But it's kind of interesting that none of the other characters get anything like that. I wonder if that's because like Apex Legends are getting more popular, and so it's that kind of thing where because it's becoming more popular, it means they can put more time into it, because originally obviously Apex Legends was kind of like this thing where they just threw it out there to see what happened, because, you know, every company needs a battle royale game. But it's that thing where it's like, is it that kind of thing where they're putting more quality into their characters and their animations and stuff like that because of the success of Apex Legends? Not entirely sure, not entirely sure, but also let me know, do you appreciate the fast forwarding of time when nothing is freaking happening? I know I should probably be talking like, but I just feel like it allows us to like move the gameplay on a little bit and stuff. I mean, we still get to appreciate the like environments and stuff, as you can see here, like some amazing environments. And this is something that I really like about Apex as well, is that you have that kind of thing where, with other Battle Royale games, like say like Fortnite, which has forest and then little towns, but then more forest, or should I just say greenery, this kind of has like a thing with like desert, and then you have forest, and then you have kind of like more militaristic kind of stuff, as you can see here. So I don't know if I like this environment more. One thing I would really love, obviously they've just introduced those giant kind of Leviathan walker things, is what if they kind of like change the elemental side of the environments too? Like maybe put some snow or ice themed stuff. I know I love ice, I know I love snow, but it's just a suggestion. I mean, it'd be even cool if it kind of like affected your armor and your abilities, or like your recharge rate or something, or if it kind of like downed all of your abilities if you're in the snow area, but it had more loot. I don't know, you could do so many things with it. It's really, really curious. I don't know, what do you think? Comment section below, let me know, what would you like to see in the future of Apex Legends, or even in like the future of Battle Royale? Like, we've had the Cliff Bleszinski game, what was it called? I can't remember, it was just really, really rubbish. We made that video about it. He made that game where it was kind of like Unreal Tournament, but it was not. I can't remember, it was like really saddening. It was, the company was called Boss Key. You remember that game? It was like, you could play like medics and assault, and you could fly around and grapple gun and stuff. You probably tell me in the comment section below, but it's that kind of thing where that game kind of failed, whatever. They tried to like rush job out into the market with that, and it's that kind of thing where, what could you do with Battle Royale in the future? I'm not entirely sure. I honestly am not too sure. I mean, you could kind of like mix it with kind of like Halo 5's Warzone, I guess, where you could put like PvE kind of stuff in it, where you could have like enemies walking around or something, or like even like with Apex Legends, you could have like a Titan. So like say with like Fortnite, you had the whole thing with the Thanos, like Avengers Infinity War kind of like, you know, cross tie thing that they did, that promotional thing for Avengers, but you could do it with, like, say, having Titanfall into the same universe as the Titanfall universe, and so you could actually have, like, everybody fighting over a Titan. How cool would that be? Or it could be, like, a mini Titan, or it could be, like, comparable to, like, the little mech suit that you got in, say, like, Gears of War 3, which was, like a smaller version, but it was, like, you know, it was, like, man-sized, it was this giant lumbering thing, but then you could do that because, obviously, you already have, like, the Titanfall kind of, like, grapple thing with, like, rodeoing. I don't know, what would you do with that? It'd be really cool though. I would love to see that. Just having like a Titan in like a game, or even if it was like a character, like a little mini like what's he called? B274278 ABC. BT742. Wait, 7274. I'm not too sure, but I'm looking at the figure on my shelf of him right now, and I can't believe I don't know this. It is nearly 1 o'clock in the morning though, so please bear with me. Still though, 2 kills coming at you right now. 4 squads left, and we're picking some enemies. It looks like everybody is rushing towards us, and again, the dome is getting very, very small. That is something that I'm quite curious about too. I wonder if they'll ever change the dome appearance, because obviously, like in Battlefield, is it Battlefield 5 or Battlefield 2? Is it they classing it as 2 now? I'm not too sure. The latest one, because they did a Battle Royale thing, and that was like a wall of fire. Like, that seems really cool. Like, maybe they could try and like change the. This is just like a little hexagonal dome. I'm not too sure, but still, we're kicking some butt. We've got some enemies attacking us now. We've got a little bit of combat. Can we survive? I'm not too sure. Let me know what you think also of my devotion skin. What kind of skins do you have on your weapons? I haven't had a skin like this in such a long time. All of my loot boxes that I get are really, really rubbish. They're kind of like little colors and just nothing. It's just nothingness. Sometimes it's not even that. It's like some materials, and you need like 1,000 materials to even get anything good. It's really sad what they've actually kind of done when it comes to the grind system in this game, because originally it was really good. You kind of like got a lot of loot chests, but now you kind of just get credits for buying characters and then like the random gun skins that are in the store. But what if you kind of like want more randomized loot chests and stuff? You can obviously buy them, but you don't really want that. You want to kind of achieve them, but then you get more if you get the battle pass, and so it's kind of a like sad thing that they've ended up doing that. But the main thing is that while we do look freaking awesome, and even though our gun looks freaking awesome, our team is fully equipped to look at all those purple shields. We are ready to do some damage. We have an enemy team here rushing in on us right now. We have an enemy Wraith who just got completely pwned. This is the thing. If there are 2 of you and there's only 1 of them, oh my goodness, that dome nearly went onto me. That was very, very lucky. But if you do actually have the enemy team, you know, we've just like singled out, and you're kind of working together as a team, you are in for a lot of success here. Using the Mastiff Rapier 2, which is an exotic weapon. Legendary, exotic, I'm not too sure. I class it as a legendary. It sounds a little bit more awesome than exotic. I mean, I don't see it in a bikini. You know what I mean? But still got another kill there. So that's 3 kills in the bag. I think I just got them. I think it was like, because obviously the Mastiff does that kind of like horizontal shot thing. It was pure luck. It was that kind of thing where the last little bullet on the left must have just like skimmed them in the ankle, and it was kind of like arrow to the knee like level of thing. They were like, ah, ooh, ah. It's like wearing high heels for the first time. Not that I would know what that is like. I seriously don't. I'm just trying to sound awkward. But we did just pretty much pwn the team there. Need to watch our back still, which is actually really useful for the character Watson, because she does actually have the ability, not like this though, where you can just fly around. I actually have a conversation star about that, which I want to bring up potentially in this video, I'm not too sure, but with Watson, she can actually put these like electrical kind of like wall things, and so that's actually really good for kind of like protecting your butt cheeks. If you could actually like wall off an area from behind you when the dome is kind of like closing in, and you can actually get those little key type points, you could so do that. But with Octane's platform thing, as you just saw there, where you can kind of like shoot himself up, how much cooler would it be and just more useful if it was a mine and you could like blow the mine up and fly? Because obviously he blew his legs off by using a grenade to fly up in the air. So should it be a mine that he blow up and he could fly upwards with? I think that'd be way more useful and kind of cooler for the character. Fighting a Caustic right now, and he is gassing the shiz lava. You've got to watch out for this guy now. He has been buffed when it comes to his gas canisters, so please stay back, please be careful. If you have a Bloodhound, that can be useful, because obviously then you can look through the smoke. But right now, trying to stay a little bit on the defensive side here, taking down those canisters for my team to protect them, using grenades to make sure that you use all the gadgets in your inventory, because it is that thing where it is all about survival, and make sure that you're using everything in your arsenal, even if you don't use it generally. It's that kind of thing where if it keeps you alive for a few seconds longer, it can be useful. They are all on the higher ground here, but also lurching in a corner, which is kind of a bad idea, because if we were able to throw some grenades in there, they would be screwed. Still though, got the Caustic is down. We are now rushing down, trying to finish them off. Can I get this guy? I'm spraying all over the place. I just want to finish him off. Oh, we got champion, but we were not able to take the cake off Caustic. He will survive with those baked goods for another day. But this has been some Apex Legends. It is me, Josh, aka Noir Proxy, bringing you this gameplay on the PlayStation 4 Pro, and I'd love to know your opinions in the comment section below. Do you play this game? Do you play something else? I would love to know all of it. But either way, it has been me, Josh, and I will see you all next time. Ciao for now.